Highlanders side that come to Eden Park. Up front, Ethan de Groot will once again at the helm. Like him, Bell and Ainsley will understand the need to dominate at scrum time. Dunshea and the promising Dutch-born talent Fabian Holland add both strength and agility to the locking lineup. Whilst in the loose, Haig, Broughton and Withy, they inject youthfulness and ample ambition. A partnership that's really hitting its stride. Fakatava and Miller, imperative they enhance their combination again tonight. And another duo that has found real rhythm, particularly in their offensive strategies, is Tahiwi and Telia. And seldom does a winger lead the competition in turnovers, yet dynamic Tamatava Nawai finds himself in that position with 16. And a significant moment looms for Aidan Johnston on the bench, his 50th Super Rugby cap, should he get on.
Well, the combination of the need to rest a couple of players and some late injuries means there's a bit of a risk factor about the Blues lineup, but Vern Cotter has shown faith in his squad depth. Ricky Riccatelli and Marcel Renata out, Kurt Eklund and Angus Ta'aval rejoin the front row with Ofa Tu'ungafasi, with Patrick Tuipulotu also taking time out. Lachlan McConnell joins Sam Darry at lock. No Hoskins Satutu, so Akira Ioane switches to 8. Dalton Papali'i and Adrian Choate the flankers. Sammy Knock gets reward for some last-minute heroics with a start. Harry Plummer going well at 10. Shuffle in the midfield. Rico Ioane and Bryce Heem both out. Corey Evans and AJ Lamb to pair up. And that late shuffle means a first Super Rugby start for talented North Harbour wing Cade Banks in the back three with Clark and Fawns. Unfortunately, Stephen Pedalfeta has withdrawn, still a week away. Caleb Tangitau, PJ Sheck back on the bench. And debuts await props Mason Tupaya and midfield back Maihana Grindley. Ricky Swinell sideline.
Kia ora Stefano, yeah, it couldn't be a better night for it. Rain stayed away, it's been around the city a lot, but perfect. Now, might get a little bit dewy later, but there's not a breath of wind. The ground's in perfect condition on an emotional night here at Eden Park.
Yeah, the Highlanders found form at just the right time. They've won 3 straight. Very good win over the Crusaders last week, and a win here tonight would push them up into 6th. On the cusp of a guaranteed quarter-final. Last week snapped a 19-game losing run against New Zealand opposition. They run out past a trophy dedicated to a Southern legend. And against an understrength Blues team, they might just fancy their chances of an upset here tonight in his honour. Cameron Miller, the young man from Gore, was outstanding last week. 8 out of 8 off the tee, 27 points. He hasn't just steadied things in the pivot role, he has been a match winner. First time on Eden Park for him. Well, after closing the gap on the Hurricanes, the Blues made it 8 straight last week in an epic encounter to take the lead on the table. Hurricanes have got their noses back in front though. And so with this, the Crusaders and the Chiefs still to come. The Blues will have to stay good if they're to stay top. Well, like Cameron Miller, and it'll be the Blues to kick off. Harry Plummer it is who sends the ball down into Highlanders territory, but they haven't taken it cleanly, and Caleb Clark has got it. This time they go down. Knock puts it in. The Blues are going to ask the question of the Highlanders at scrum time. It's just screwing around a little, so Akira Ioane picks it up off the back. They wrestle him to ground. Caleb Clark's amongst the forwards, getting close to the line, but he can't get it over. Tu'ungafasi has a go. They're close, they're over. Try to the Blues. What a great start.
Really good scrum. Excellently defended here by Fakatava. He's had to get himself involved in that position a couple of times, but then they were nice and composed. Clark has the initial go. Watch Tu'ungafasi there. He comes in at the back there. The height wasn't as good, but his strength gets him over. Good try.
Boy, talk about getting straight into your work. This is a team that had, what, 3 changes to the starting 15, a couple on the bench just within the 24 hours of this match, and they haven't skipped a beat.
Attacking line out for the Highlanders. Henry Bell finds Oliver Haig. Now Withy drops the pass off. Tamatava Nawai is in. Beautifully worked by the Highlanders, and they strike back at Eden Park straight away.
The line out, they've got straight to the back to Withy. Watch Withy's action here. on the outside first. He has Tava Nawai on the inside. What a response.
Well, sometimes you need the power, sometimes you need the trickery, and here it is. Look at Withy go away. He absolutely bamboozled those Blues defenders. They all tracked across with him, and you're never stopping Tava Nawai that close to the line.
Yeah, it was a combination of both, wasn't it, Ricky? Lovely deceptive play, but he still needed to be good to finish it off, and that's brought a smile, at least two. Shortened line out for the Blues. Taken down nicely by Derry. They work a move at the front, but Ainsley was there to meet the challenge of Caleb Clark. Derry. Some good defence. Led by Haig. Blues have the ball though. Ta'aval quickly off the line to make the tackle was brought, and they just don't want to let the Blues get ahead of steam up. Little change of tactics. The ball sits up beautifully, and Cole Forbes is in. The kick through by Corey Evans was spot on.
Oh, this is how good it is, because we spoke about that muscle game that the Blues gravitated really nice and close there. There was an opportunity on, not sure who that was it, put it through. It might have been Plummer. Well executed. There it is there. And it bounces up nicely. In fact, it was Evans that kicked it. Found the gap. And bounces up. What a try, Ricky.
Oh, the bit of skill from Corey Evans, because that was a dipping ball. He had to reach low for it. Dropped it straight on the toe.
Haig again with the call. And again, he's the target with it. They try and work another line-out move. Fakatava. This time, they look to get some width on it.
Still got the advantage.
It's been knocked by the Blues, so advantage applying. Jake Tahiwi settles it out in front of the posts.
Back with the line out. New advantage, high tackle.
Playing advantage. This time it's a penalty advantage. It might have been a high shot in there. Ainsley. Good carry from him. Wrestled to the ground by Lamb. Fakatava brings it back. Ethan de Groot. 12 metres away from the line. Fakatava dinks a little kick over the top. He knew they were playing under advantage. And again, he drills it straight down the middle. They take the three. Well, Haig's been the target so far. This time they go to Nick Porter-Broughton, almost lost it. Referee's playing advantage again to the Highlanders. Tava Nawai again off the inside pass. Takes play to the 22. Papali'i, desperate tackle from him.
Still have advantage from the line out.
Withy now, he has been excellent value for the Highlanders this season. They'll come back. It's another penalty. And to make it a one-point game. Cam Miller, well, he's kicking like a dream at the moment. They get a throw a lot closer to the goal line. Derry pulls it down. More conventional this time. Here's Eklund in the back. And once again, they've got them under real pressure going backwards. Arm goes out once. Eklund can see the goal line. Here he goes. Try.
They've got down here. There's those sleeves have been rolled up. Short little steps from the forwards. Get a little bit of help from Evans in there. And over they go.
Boy, it doesn't get much better than that, this execution. Eklund from about 6 metres out could see that line opening up for him. The work done perfectly in front. And oh, it mentioned the execution down the other end from the Highlanders.
10 metres from the line now, Papali'i. This is a really good build-up from the Blues. Can they find some points to finish off the first half? Derry once more. Now they're just 5 metres away, but there's a little knock-on in there. Well, they held firm on defence in the end, the Highlanders. And so they will head to the sheds. And at half-time at Eden Park, in the match for the Gordon Hunter Memorial Trophy, it's the Blues who lead the Highlanders by 21-13. In Super Rugby Pacific 2024. Big 40 minutes coming up for these two teams. Akira Ioane there. Work from the restarts hasn't been that good tonight, the Blues, but that one's securely taken by Ioane. Eklund finds Derry, who's been reliable in that line out. Evans, quick hands. Plummer, lovely floated ball. Now a bit of space for Caleb Clark. Oh, very good tackle made by the new man, Finn Hurley. But the Blues once again have the front foot. Eklund relishing the opportunity to start the game tonight. Ta'avau as well. Now the little snipe from Sam Knock as far as the 22. Tavatawa Nawai looking for a turnover. Couldn't get it. And the referee's playing advantage here to the Blues. Ta'avau again on the ball. Lamb goes in, frees it up Ioane. Nice handwork from the Blues forwards. And some space here. And a try on debut for Cade Banks.
Oh, the handling from the Blues forwards, outstanding, but it's all started from that strike by Plummer. There it is, really narrow are the Highlanders. Clark gets away, good defence here, but as they come back, there's some offside and some interplay between the forwards, and this wide pass from Eklund, outstanding.
Well, the assistant coach, Dan Halangahu, said at half-time, want to see the wingers, the backs more involved. Caleb Clark, a good carry out wide and then just stretching. And he's a quality finisher, this young man. He was a breakout star in the NPC last season. Not a lot's gone his way, but when it has come, he's finished well.
Yeah, what a moment. Again, Eklund takes control in the boot. Blues looking, he breaks away, he's over! Eklund gets a double.
Oh, there it is to add to that patience, to that line-out drive. A slight little wee split there down that right-hand side, and Eklund, well, he takes advantage of that.
And those mistakes that we saw in the first half have been tidied up. The restart's been sorted out. Those little knock-ons that we sometimes saw in that opening 40 minutes have gone out of the Blues game. And they're going to punish the Highlanders here. There's just not a lot they can do to stop that close to the line.
It's just their ability to build and build and build relentlessly. Darry really has taken over the role of ball carrier tonight in the absence of Patrick Tuipulotu from the second row. Papali'i trying to get away from Will Tucker, can't do so. Hawkins holding on defence as the Blues go through 8 phases. Clark now trying to open them up. Caleb Clark, ball on the inside. Funaki! Try! Relentless pressure and another try for the Blues.
And all it took really was an injection, wasn't it? And then you step up, they go a little bit wider. Nice little wee dummy there from Clark. An inside ball. Funaki always on the spot. Still had plenty of work to do. Outstanding finish.
What a weapon Caleb Clark has been for them this season. From the very first touch in this game, he's shot up in the air, gets himself involved, and then the support lines, the fresh legs of Funaki. There's so much confidence.
A really good job tonight.
Boyne!
Blues, without doubt now. 12 to play, they're going back to the top of the table. Highlanders, though, have the ball. And it is an intercept, and it's Caleb Clark. And they won't get anywhere near him.
Yeah, and he deserves that too, this Caleb Clark. Put a lot of energy in the second half. They've asked him to get involved. Really good line speed. Watch him here. And he picks it out of the air, and they won't stop him from there, Caleb Clark.
In full flow, so good to see. Highlanders are having to push it now, aren't they? Trying to get something out of this, but Caleb Clark, this Blues backline, so well organised and taking their opportunities at every turn.
Well, he deserves some reward. Tangi Tau looking to release the pass. Caleb Clark thinks he's in again, but he's not. They'll come back.
Siren gone.
Oh, that was impressive by Lamb.
Siren before the whistle, wasn't it?
Because you can't underestimate how difficult it was. All his players were in front of him.
Time, yeah.
The Blues, with a real show of strength and depth, go back to the top of the Super Rugby Pacific table. A crushing 47-13 win over the Highlanders, and they retain the Gordon Hunter Memorial Trophy.